I was going to a party off campus at Towson. We hit the barrier wall, the front passenger side. I flew forward, didn't have my seatbelt on, hit the windshield with my head. Then the Jeep spun and threw me out of the Jeep, and I landed in the road on my head. So shock trauma ride. Yeah, I was there 14 days later after I was there for a traumatic brain injury. I had a spinal infarction, which is basically a stroke to the spinal cord, a blood clot, C5, C6, fairly high on the spinal cord. So I was in a coma-like state for nearly 6 months. And then just gradually waking up, but not really being able to really register what was going on. It wasn't even considered that like I'd ever walk again. I couldn't do anything for myself. I just came to an ultimate low, staring at a TV in my living room that wasn't on, and I'm just bawling, just crying, like why am I here? Like, what is the point of my life? And I remember just asking God. There was always something greater than me. I didn't know how to define that, just something greater, and I just asked him, just dead honest, why am I alive? Like, feeling so worthless, not caring about anything, like why am I alive? Why am I alive? And in that moment, in not an audible voice, but just in that I heard, follow me. So around this time, as pieces start falling into place and seeing things happening, I got connected with TheraFit Gym. Justin and Gina running TheraFit Gym out of their basement for people with disabilities. So I was talking about it with one of the therapists, and Justin had overheard the conversation, and Justin invited me if I wanted to go to LifePoint. Went to church there, and I was like, what is this? Like, I didn't understand it at all. And I didn't go back for a couple months, but I knew I had to find a church. I needed to find community. So early on, going to LifePoint, I knew I had to get involved. I got invited down to Hugs, the Helping Uniquely Gifted Souls, the disability ministry at LifePoint. Sandy McCann invited me down, and I just immediately just hugged into that family. It was so good. So the opportunity for Grace in Action came about. Kind of got encouraged to step into that role, as I've been wanting to build stuff, but not being able to do so much outside of my workshop here. God has led me to just step into a role of leadership and just connecting with guys and building relationships, and with so many people, coming from a place where I couldn't do anything for myself, could only roll my head back and forth in the bed, and just God showing up in all these little ways as I look back and as I look now, seeing him working, and just seeing how big, like, I'm walking again. Like, it makes no sense without God. And I think the biggest thing that I've learned is to just keep showing up, and there he is. He completes it. You just keep showing up and he keep walking.